Civil Rights Act of 1964 because I just trust that he will dig and overturn some nuggets that I haven't learned about the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Ashton, come on, talk to us.
First giving honest to God, my pastor, and all the ministers, the formation of the Civil Rights Act. Nearly 100 years after the Emancipation Proclamation, African Americans in southern states still inhabited a starkly unequal world of disenfranchisement, segregation, and various types of oppression, including race-inspired violence. Jim Crow laws at the local and state levels barred African Americans from classes, bathrooms, theaters, train cars, juries, and legislators. In 1954, the U.S. Supreme Court struck down the separate but equal doctrine that formed the basis for state-sanctioned discrimination, bringing attention to African Americans' reason. Civil rights activists used nonviolent protest and civil disobedience to make that change happen. In a nationally televised address on June 6, 1963, President John F. Kennedy urged the nation to take action toward guaranteeing equal treatment of every American regardless of race. Soon after, Kennedy proposed that Congress consider civil rights legislation that would address voting rights, public accommodations, school desegregation, non-discrimination, and federally assisted programs, and more. Despite Kennedy's assassination in November 1963, his proposal culminated in the Civil Rights Act of 1964, signed into law by President Lyndon Johnson just a few hours after House approval on July 2, 1964. The hotels, it banned discriminatory practices in employment and ended segregation in public places such as swimming pools, libraries, and public schools. Many leaders from within African American communities and beyond were highlighted during the Civil Rights era, including these following activists: Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, Malcolm X, Andrew Goodman, and others. They risked and sometimes lost their lives in the name of freedom and equality. And one thing I learned in school was the term Black or Black History Month is referring to the nickname that the slave masters gave to the slaves, and the name was used to show the difference between how inferior the black people were to the white people. And that's why the term African American means more to me, because the term African American is saying that our ancestors were African and we're descendants of African people. But we were born and we're living in America. Thank you.